For now, I'm into my personal business, and mostly my business is at home, and my brothers are taking care of it, and I have the opportunity to be looking after my kids, especially if my wife have to travel for work. So I have to be the only one to take care of them, the both of them, especially when she is not available when she travels. Because as an auditor, her job entails her to travel a lot. That night, when I met with the officers, it was a roadblock, and they said if you are over limit, you will be brought to the office for more, to do more of tests, especially with the anabylizer. So I went with them. They said if you over limit, that means you go to court the next day. And I said okay. So when I got there, I met 3 other Chinese guys and 1 other boy as well. He came in, he was handcuffed with us, but they let him go. I don't know what really happened. So the next morning, they brought us to court, and that was all. We didn't really. There was no extensive discussion between me and the police officers.
And then before you know it, you were suddenly in Immigration Detention Centre.
Actually, not immediately, because
you paid the fine, correct?
While in the court, yes. Yeah. While in the court, the read every thing that happened, and I pleaded guilty. So then in the court, I told them that I was really sorry for my action, because actually it was CMCO when it happened and not MCO. So I was rushing back because the school session just started. So I really needed my children to go back to school. So I was just rushing back home so that I can meet them before they go to bed and prepare them and maybe bring them to school, or she will do bringing of the children to school. So when the judge gave her verdict and she said we should pay 10,000, that was what was stipulated by the judge. But later, I got to understand that the invoice that was given to my wife was for 12,000. Yes. So I said, okay, no problem. Let us still try to see one of our friends to see who can be able to help, and which we did, and she paid the 12,000. On normal basis, since the judge said I should have a 1-day jail time. I thought maybe once the court session is closed, definitely I can be going back home. It's very obvious that I was treated the way I was treated because I'm not Malaysian. Because why I said this is because I was in this country when the COVID started, so I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go in or come in. So there is no difference between me and the 3 other Chinese guys. So because to me, I feel that COVID does not choose race. It's not based on race or whatever. COVID can attack anyone.
You feel more secure now, feel settled now, because all this while pending for court case, we're like, still like waiting and waiting for something, and we feel nervous. Yeah.
I understand.
Anything we want to plan, but we would just like hold on first. We dare not plan anything. Yeah.